in the same way that you see some flyer with a generic Photoshop filter, you hear some song with generic, sound. Yeah, you hear when things are really interesting, you hear it, and those things take an effort to make and creativity, and those are what I think stand out and become unique and maybe successful things. Things that were successful for me are all of the ridiculous things that were borderline jokes and not any of the serious, well thought out things that I thought would be successful. The ones that were made with the least amount of thought are usually the best.
Yeah.
in a nice way, but the dumbest things I could think of, those are like, wow, that's great, really.
Whereas the one you slave up.
Yeah, that I'm like, listen to how we, and they're like, that's really boring.
Yeah.
So. I changed the way I play based on where I think I am in terms of the crowd, and I don't really think I play within the same kind of genre, but I have splinter cells of that genre that I don't play the same way in Italy as I play in London, whatever, So there's a bit of that, but I wouldn't be so specific as to say if I see a lot of people that I think are intellectuals, then I'll play a different way. That doesn't cross my mind really. Unless everyone looks really bored, then I'll try to play something different.
While the people in the background, the anorex.
Yeah, and then I know. Yeah. I think if I start thinking, am I bored? Then for sure they're probably bored. And so am I having fun? Okay, then maybe they're probably having fun. I use them both, I suppose. But definitely, I use myself when I'm like, okay, I think I'm bored right now. They're for sure bored. Let's change. The studio setup I'm completely happy with that. There's nothing that will change there. I can't imagine there's nothing that I need, for sure. I have way more shit than I could use, so that's fine. And the DJ setup, I go back and forth. Like sometimes I feel like using Traktor in Ableton with Maschine, I think it really works good, but it doesn't work for every situation.
Yeah.
It's not always appropriate. So I always have two Traktor records with me also. Not always, just because you can never be sure. But I don't know if it's not going to change in the near future. I'm happy with the way that it is. I use it with Ableton, and it is, I have, let's say, in Ableton, one channel is a mini Moog, one channel is Absinthe, and another channel is the Maschine with 4 groups of, there's an 808 kit, there's a 909 kit, there's random noise and percussion kit, and then one of those channels is what I use to sequence the synths. So just whatever, tapping in. I'll record it with Maschine and then let it go and then play something else.
Yep.
Like that. I don't use it to control Traktor.
Okay. Yeah.
It just controls Ableton, and it's just like a drum pad or drum sequencer thing. And then in the note mode, using it to program a synth or whatever.